Hi Neha, how are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. And how about you?
I'm also doing nice and I think it's getting colder. That's why both of us are wearing some hoodies. Yeah?
Yes, ma'am. It is really getting colder now these days.
So, what do you think, Neha? Do you like these change in seasons or you don't like it?
No, ma'am, I like actually. So, because changes are, first of all, changes are inevitable, and I think changes are necessary to break that monotonous chain. So I love changes and I am always ready to accept new changes. Yes, positive ones, not negative. And yes, though we don't have choice,
Mhm.
in these kind of things. But yes, I am the one. There was a time when I used to be very not very flexible. That I was not able to adapt this
These
situation
changes.
or the right. But now I'm learning how you can tackle all the situation and how to make yourself comfortable in each and every situation. So I
Exactly.
think this makes easy to tackle things if you are
Yes,
adjustable.
absolutely. If you are adjustable, adaptable, tolerant,
Mhm.
then it definitely becomes
Yes,
better.
right.
But Neha, changes are difficult. They create difficulties
Yes.
as well. So don't you think it's not good that you said that changes are inevitable, but I think there shouldn't be changes because they create a lot of trouble. What do you want to say?
Yes, ma'am. As you always help me to use this phrase in a different way. But I believe there is nothing black, nothing white. Everything is gray. So we, yes, we cannot take anything for granted.
Okay.
So I believe that changes are obviously troublesome. But if
Mhm.
there will be no change, then
Mhm.
also if there would
Hmm.
be no change, then also it is going to troublesome for us
Yes, but
because yes, because I guess it's a nature, it's human tendency. We all want something or we don't want that routine stuff in our lives. So
hmm.
even we don't like one vegetable
Mhm.
in a routine day,
True.
if you get same loki or anything else, be it paneer ki sabzi also, so you are
Yes.
going to get bored eating the
Mhm.
same stuff. So
Yes.
what I believe, um,
Mhm.
same meat with different gravy, there is kind of
Okay.
phrase.
Yeah. Yes.
So
Absolutely.
variety, actually, yes, variety adds spices to life.
Yes.
So I think changes come with variety.
That's true. Even there are many people who cherish bitter flavor also, isn't it?
Yes, right.
Okay. Okay, Neha. After such a nice conversation and that how we should cope up with changes, let's go ahead and deep dive in the topic for today. Today's topic is very simple, but we will discuss it in a very different way from different aspects and dimensions of our life. Okay?
Yeah.
School life. What do you think? Is it an important aspect in everybody's life or not? School life, the school
Yes.
period. Do you think so?
Yes, it is. It is the important or essential part of our life, and it plays a vital role
Mhm.
in building our
Mhm.
character, our personality.
Mhm.
What I
Mhm.
personally believe, ma'am, our
Mhm.
upbringing, our bringing, and our school life. Both
Mhm.
these factors play a crucial role. Actually, I believe our parents raise us, also our teacher raise us.
That's
So if we have a happy childhood in terms of our family and in terms of our education or school
Mhm.
life or college life, it reflects in our personality.
That's
It
correct.
reflects in personality. So I truly believe that school plays or school life is an important part of one's life.
It's crucial. Yeah.
It's crucial. Yes, it's
Okay.
crucial.
But if I
Mm.
compare today's school life to the school life that we had maybe 10 or 15 years back, there is a drastic change. So,
Yes.
what do you think? Today's school life is also having the same positive impact or things have changed?
Definitely things have changed, but if we talk about impacts, it depends completely on like it depends on us how we take. Yes, there is drastic change if I compare my school days with my son's school days. There is no comparison
Mm-hmm.
actually, because today's generation is all about technology, right? And our childhood or our school life was pretty
Mm-hmm.
simple. We didn't have all these facilities, or we were not privileged. No, we didn't have all the gadgets, laptops, internet, all kind of stuff. So we were completely dependent on our teachers, on our books, and I think we were connected with our roots. But I can't say that today's generation is not connected. Of course they are also connected, but yes, they get distracted because there are so many things to no make them distracted from their from their main goal.
Main
But
goal.
yes, in if I talk about that holistic development in terms of physical or mental or emotional
Yes,
development, I think we were quite
better
balanced.
trained.
Yes, 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 we were better. Like still, we are good at handling our emotional and mental traumas, troubles. Today's
Hmm.
generation get panic. They are impulsive. They are
Yes.
impulsive. They don't have that patience which we used to have.
Hmm.
So the credit goes to that environment or our teachers or our parents, because
Hmm.
that time teachers were second parents in true
Yes.
sense. In true
Yes.
sense,
Yes.
they were they were free. They were independent to take decisions.
Hmm.
Nowadays, if a teacher say if a teacher says anything, just if that teacher becomes little bit rude
Hmm.
with our kids, so we are
Boys.
just
Hmm.
we frequently visit that school, and we were like full of we behave like a complaint box. How dare
Yes.
you talk to our kids like this? So I think we as a parent, we need to understand this. We need to understand that teachers also
Hmm.
think for the welfare of our kids. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
there should be limitations, and I think we are pretty aware to understand the difference
Mm-hmm.
between good and bad. But
Mm-hmm.
yes, I would, if I have to choose uh, what the genre or that era, I would definitely go with our childhood days or our school days, because
Hmm.
I love, there should be, yes, ma'am, discipline. How can I forget
Right.
this perspective? We were disciplined. And
Yes.
it was not like that we have that fear or we were scared of our teachers. No. We were disciplined because we used to respect our teachers.
Mm-hmm.
Respect was the prime factor, fear was
Yes.
not the prime factor. Today's
Okay.
generation, I think they are not afraid of any punishment, and
Mm-hmm.
they get like they take advantage of their parents favoritism or their
Okay.
parents over protectiveness.
Sampling. Hmm.
Yes, pampering. Yes, so
Hmm.
they throw tantrums, they take
Hmm.
advantages of all these situations, and they
Hmm.
forget to give respect or
Hmm.
to pay gratitude to their
Yes.
teachers or their elders. So
Absolutely right. I totally agree with you. You talked about three very important aspects, that is physical well being, mental well being, and emotional well being. Physical and mental well being, we have talked about. You must have also discussed it with a lot of people. Now, I would like you to focus on emotional strength. Why do you think what was so special in our school time that we were emotionally strong, and what is missing in today's school scenario that kids are sensitive? They are impulsive and they are sensitive also, so why they are not emotionally that strong, why their EQ is so down these days?
the major reason I would like to consider that I think parents don't have time for their children, their kids. They are providing they are providing best of facilities. They are
Okay.
providing all the gadgets, all
Hmm.
the like all the stuff of luxurious life, but they don't give their time.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow we are lagging to inculcate those good moral values in our kids.
Hmm.
we were pretty aware of Ramayana, Mahabharata. We know, we
Hmm.
still, like, we used to know who was Lord Rama and all the stuff. If I ask today's generation about Ramayana, they they like, I don't, I'm pretty sure many of kids, they don't know who was Sita and kind of stuff. They don't know Ramayana, Mahabharata. Yes, of course they watch cartoons, and these days cartoons are also like, they show all these kind of religious stuff also.
Yeah.
But the thing is, main thing is, as a parent, what we are doing, we are giving them, we are occupying our kids with all the facilities, all that materialistic stuff, but we are not connected. We are failed. Actually, we are
Hmm.
failed to connect with our kids, to connect emotionally and that mentally, I would say.
Hmm.
So over pamperness, that
Hmm.
is also one major role,
Hmm. Hmm.
that our kids are impulsive. So and today's, if I talk about today's time, both the parents are working.
Correct. Yes.
So that hectic schedule,
Hmm.
that, right? So it is obviously making our kids a little bit impulsive, because they genuinely, kids genuinely want parents time, but we
Hmm.
don't have time. We are
Hmm.
just, we are busy in securing their future with all
Hmm.
the materialistic stuff, but we are forgetting that they actually need us.
Hmm.
So somehow we are lagging in this perspective.
Hmm.
We were blessed that we live in joint families. Yes, ma'am. Another factor is nuclear family system and joint family system. We were blessed that we live in joint families. Yes, there were nuclear family system that time, but
Hmm.
the environment,
Hmm.
we were quite attached with our neighbors also, with our, chachis and tais. So we live like a
Hmm.
family, right?
Yes.
But these
Hmm.
days it's not there. It's like
Hmm.
everyone is just confined within the walls of their flats and
Yeah.
homes, so homes, right? So kids are
Hmm.
busy playing games
Hmm.
and these kind of stuff. They are just playing online with their friends.
Hmm.
So that exposure is also missing.
Hmm.
Sharing and caring, wo wali feeling, like na, sharing and caring, that feeling is also missing. So
Yes.
all these main factors, joint family and nuclear family system, plus both the parents, maximum in each and every family, I think both the parents and working. Some, there are families where grandparents also, they are also working.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that is the reason we need time. We need
Hmm.
that quality
Hmm.
time, that
Hmm.
family time. We miss that. That is the
Hmm.
reason, I guess, children are
Okay.
impulsive,
And intolerant, sensitive to changes.
intolerant. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
I totally agree with you. But is there any solution to this? Since we are specifically talking from the perspective of school's role, so do you think
Hmm.
school can do anything to make the kids a little more emotionally strong, or do you think that no, they
No,
can't do much?
yeah. Yes,
They
no, ma'am.
can.
School can. School can. Exactly.
How?
Teacher.
What will be your
Because
suggestion as a parent?
actually, again, it's a debatable topic, and it's a vast topic to
Yes.
discuss, no? But yes, I would like to express myself in a better way.
Hmm.
If we are talking about school, definitely role of teacher is crucial here. Role of teacher. First
Hmm.
of all the, like, if we talk about school, so there should not, money, making money should not be the first priority. Most of the schools, it's kind of, they are business,
They are
I would say.
manufacturing. They are
Yes,
manufacturing machines.
yes, exactly. So, you know what, ma'am, I would like to share one example of
Hmm.
my life, because I always love to relate each and every topic with my life. So,
Which is very nice.
um,
Hmm.
yes, ma'am. So, I used to live in Mumbai, and when we moved from Mumbai to Chandigarh,
Hmm.
so I enrolled my son in the, like, one of the best schools here.
Okay.
So that time he was studying in second standard, and my son
Mhm.
is little bit, he's, I won't say that he's introvert, but yes, he takes some time to get familiar with people, and then he's open up, then he's
Okay.
good to go. So
Okay.
he was studying in second standard. So it was his first PTM. I went there and I talked to his teacher. So she
Hmm.
suggested me that you should go for extra classes like tuition. So I
Mhm.
asked, why is he not doing good at his
Hmm.
studies? what is the reason? So she said,
Hmm.
no, he is excellent, he is very intelligent, he doesn't need extra classes for study purpose.
Hmm.
Then I
Hmm.
said, why you want me to go for extra tuition classes? So she said that he needs exposure. So I was like, ma'am, that is the reason I have enrolled him in your school. So if he's not getting exposure here in this big school, so how would he be able to get exposure in that tuition classes? I didn't get your idea. So he just like that she instead of what I believe as a teacher, if I would be a teacher, I would never go for these kind of suggestion that go for extra classes, tuition classes. It's
Hmm.
my, because we should need we should need to understand the mentality or that mind system of that kid. He was
Hmm.
just a kid, and he,
Hmm.
it was a new place for him, new teacher, new friends. Obviously it
Hmm.
like it takes some time to get familiar with all the things around us.
Yeah.
So I genuinely don't did not like that idea.
Okay.
So it should be a duty of a teacher to
Hmm.
understand each and every child's mindset.
Hmm.
And I think if you are a teacher, you have that power, you have that position, and you should have that ability to be connect to make that connection with your students.
Hmm.
So don't suggest these, because ma'am, already we are
Hmm.
paying pretty good amount to schools.
Yes, true,
And
true.
then for exposure, then for just for the sake of exposure, I think it's trendy. It's a trend these days to send your kids for extra classes or tuition classes. So
Mm-hmm.
personally, I'm not in favor of these kind of classes, because my son is studying now. He's in ninth standard and he doesn't take any extra class. No.
Wow.
Yes,
Wow.
ma'am. What is the need when we have Wi-Fi, when we have everything here? What is the need of extra coaching classes or extra classes? Then
Yes.
why am I paying? Why I am paying pretty good amount to school, not for
Yes.
their infrastructure,
Yes,
right?
exactly. We are
Yes,
not giving funds just to fund their
yes,
infrastructure. We
that
are
is it.
funding for our child. Yeah.
Yes, so I think as a it yes, the role of school or role of teacher is crucial, but yes, it is our responsibility as a parent
Hmm.
to take good steps or take good initiative.
Hmm.
Right? We should not be that kind of it okay, it we are not here to pay for our children's education only.
Yes. But
It's
for their
not our
overall
task.
personality development.
Yes, yes.
Correct.
So that was her personal, I think, view or kind of. But I am blessed that, I am pretty happy with my son's school, because he's literally now he's very confident boy, and he participates in each kind of be it debate, be it sports
Mm-hmm.
activity, and
Mm-hmm.
he is an average student, and I am happy, because
Okay.
I want him to enjoy his childhood, ma'am. I do not want to spoil his childhood just for the sake of study and career and kind of. I want him to feel this life, because this is these days are not going to,
Come
he
back.
is not going to, yes, these days are not going to come back. So that is, as a parent, I think I believe in this. I never run after grades and
Okay.
kind of.
So you are a person who believe that he should have good exposure that the school
Yes,
is giving, and he
right.
should do what he really likes to do. You are not the
Exactly.
one who's cribbing for every single marks or every
No,
single score. Yeah.
no, ma'am, no, never.
I think your son
Because
is blessed to have a mom like you.
yes, it
He's really, really lucky. Okay, because generally, because I teach students from US, and even after coming back from school at 4 o'clock, they have five more classes:
yes,
math class,
exactly.
class, soccer class, piano class. Their schedule is never ending. Their
Yes,
timetable
ma'am.
is never ending. So this is the reality.
Yes, ma'am. Even if we talk about students of 11th and 12th, it's
Hmm,
trendy here. I don't know about other places, but what is their routine? They
hmm,
come from their school
hmm,
around at 3 or
hmm,
3:30. Then
hmm.
they go to Ellen or Akash for their
Yes, true.
coaching. And then
Yes,
they return at 9 or
yeah,
9:30 or 10.
yeah, yeah.
So I am literally wondering what is going on. I am not in favor of these kind of classes or when they will live their life.
Hmm.
They are just
That's
occupying, they are just busy with books and books and books and studies. So I am
correct.
not in favor of this.
Okay. That's very nice, Neha. You talked about it from a lot of your personal experiences. One
Yes.
last thing that I would like to put forward, because these days online schools are also coming into picture. There are a few
Hmm.
online schools also. So, do you think that these online schools can create that impact which physical schools are, creating or have been creating from so long? What is your idea about online schools, if you can mention and tell me in 1 or 2 minutes about it?
Uh, no, ma'am, not really.
Okay.
Because yes, if you have, like, if we talk about lockdown, obviously online education was a blessing for us. It
Yes.
came as a blessing, right? But yes, if we talk about offline education, when we go to school, there is a different scenario. We get socialized with
Yes.
different people,
Yes.
with teachers, with students of different classes. We
Hmm.
know actually that is the thing, that we are experiencing each and everything in realistic life, or in
In
we have.
reality.
Yes, we have realistic experiences there.
Hmm.
We
Hmm.
know how to tackle all the situations. If
Mhm.
we play, we fall down, we get
Yes.
up. No, we
Yes.
we we learn all these kind of things. We can never learn sitting here in front of
Yes.
our laptop,
True.
right? So
Hmm.
obviously, online education is a good thing, but it has its limitations. It has its
Hmm.
limitation. We cannot compare it with offline education system. So I don't think so that online education gives us that exposure.
Yeah.
So
So I think in a very simple way, we can say it can be a complimentary voucher, but it cannot be the
yes,
main shopping.
right. Yes,
It
ma'am.
can
Yes,
complement the experience, but it cannot be the only experience provider.
only experience. Right, right.
Very nice,
Exactly.
Neha. So it was a very nice discussion. You talked about it once again with a lot of conviction, and I truly love the way that you were ready to share so many things. Very
Thank you so
nice.
much, ma'am. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
now Neha, yes, there are few things that I would like to share with you.
Yes.
It is not more of corrections, rather it is more of suggestions to
Yes,
improvise.
ma'am. Right.
Okay, because
Yes,
you
ma'am.
said one phrase that you use, change is inevitable. Now I think
Mm-hmm.
this has become outdated. Everybody is using it.
Yes.
You says change is the only constant. Okay,
Okay. Change is the
constant
only
is something
constant.
that change is the only constant. So replace
Okay.
that old phrase with this new phrase. Okay.
Wow.
Yes.
Definitely.
Then you said it was a blessing. You were talking about Corona time. So you just
Mm-hmm.
said blessing. Use the
Mm-hmm.
complete phrase. It was a blessing in
In
disguise.
disguise. Yes, ma'am. It was there in my mind.
Yes. Then you were
Yes.
talking about school fee and you were saying you said multiple times good amount of money,
Good
good amount.
amount, huh?
So you should say hefty amount of money
Hefty.
or hefty,
Okay.
HEFTY.
EFTY. Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am. Okay.
hefty amount of money, or you can
Hmm.
say we are already paying good sum to them. Good
Good sound to
sum.
them.
Okay.
Wow. Nice.
Yes, these are better
Yes.
words. Okay. Then you many times use this word. It takes him time to be familiar with the surroundings, familiar with new
Yes.
people.
Haha.
You can better use the word mix up with other people,
Mix up.
mingle up.
Mingle. Mingle.
Okay,
Yes.
these are the better
Yes.
words that you can replace it with. Your word was
Okay.
not wrong, but it was just
Mm-hmm.
repetitive. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Right.
Yes. Then you have this habit of using this word vital, which is a very good way of replacing important, but you can also
Mm-hmm.
use the word prominent.
Prominent.
You know,
Okay.
yeah, you know the word
Yes.
vital, you know the word
Mm.
crucial, but
Pro.
now start
Mm.
using the word prominent.
Prominent.
Okay.
Right.
Then you were talking about mind of the kid. Better use
Huh.
the word child psychology.
Yes. I
Okay.
was missing this. Huh.
Yes.
Child
Yeah,
psychology.
because whenever we are talking from the
Hmm.
teacher's perspective, we
Yes,
always
ma'am.
use this word child
Child
psychology or
psychology.
student's psyche. You can also say like
Psyche.
that. Okay. And instead of luxurious, you can also say
Hmm.
for leading a high ticket life.
Leading a
High ticket
high
life. High
ticket.
ticket.
High.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like we
Okay,
have high
ma'am.
ticket. Okay. So like leading a high ticket life.
Yes,
Something
yes.
like that.
In now in my next conversation, you are going to get all these words
Yeah.
because
And you can also use the word that everything is served in a golden platter. That means
right.
everything is,
Huh.
yeah. You
Golden
understand,
platter.
no?
Right. Yes,
In a
ma'am.
golden
Yes,
platter.
ma'am.
Yeah. So
Got
these
it.
are better
Right.
ways of expressing, and that is what makes you distinct from other
Yes.
speakers. Because
Others.
Neha, you have
Right.
attained that level where you know how to speak in English. But now it is
Yeah.
the point that you have to make yourself unique.
Yes.
That's important.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
My only perspective is that I understand what's the level of the learner, and you are
Yes, ma'am.
definitely doing very nice with basics. So why
Thank you
to
so
keep
much.
just going
Yes.
around those simple questions? Let's take it a
Yes.
level ahead. We can take it
Right,
even much
ma'am.
more level ahead, and we will keep doing
Hmm.
it. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Wish you all the
I
luck.
think,
Great
yes,
evening.
ma'am. Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Have a great evening. Bye, Neha. And I
Bye bye.
promise you, I'll share you with the words in
Yeah,
the next.
sure, ma'am. Okay,
Okay.
ma'am.
Thank
Done.
you. Bye bye.
Thank
Take
you. Bye
care.
bye.